Hi everyone, it's Emma here today, sharing a layout I have created for Off the Rails. Our theme this month is baby, and as you can see I didn't use a typical baby photo. This is because I've got bigger kids now, and I thought instead of digging out some of the old baby photos, I'd use a baby animal. So I start off by using some transparent gesso that I'm now drying off. It's just so that when I start to add my colours, they spread over the paper really nicely and sort of like the watercolour effect, I guess. Now adding some good texture paste through a stencil. I really like stenciling first so that then as I add my colours and my stamping, which I'll do soon, it builds it over it and it adds lots of texture. So I've chosen blue as my monochromatic theme. I love the textures and the colours that come out in the blues. So I've chosen two of the Distress Oxides to start with. Look at all that colour, it's so good. Then I've got a blue Silks acrylic glaze that I'm now using. And that adds just another richness to the blue. A little bit of the Kaiser mist. And then finally a little bit of acrylic paint by Dinah Wakley. And as you can see, I think all those blues really work together. Just keep layering my layers until I'm happy. And I do dry in between, just so that they don't run into each other. But the great thing about the Distress Oxides is that you can keep layering on top and the colour doesn't disappear. Now I'm choosing some stamps. I didn't want to grunge it too much because I still wanted to keep it innocent and cute, being the theme with babies. So I've just chosen 3 different stamps just to add a little bit of interest in the background, something subtle, something soft. And then I dry that off too so that I can play on the background without smudging with my fingers. Now I've chosen to paint all my chipboard with the same colours that I did my background. So I've cut a couple of pieces of chipboard in half and I'm coating some pieces in the Distress Oxides, and then I'm going to paint a couple with the acrylic paint. The great thing about these mediums that I've chosen to paint with is it covers the chipboard without any prep work, which is so much better. It's so much less time consuming. You can just keep playing without having to worry about all the layers. Now up next, I had already cheated a little and I'd put some papers together, stapled them together. And I'm just distressing the edges now just to make it pop off the page a little bit. How cute is that little snow leopard? So cute. I found that picture off Pinterest. I love Pinterest. Gives me so much inspiration, and when I saw it I thought it's perfect for this baby theme. It's got the cutest little blue eyes and pink nose. So sweet, which is where I got the idea of using blue on my layout. Distressing the edges on my photo. Now I'm layering all my elements, and when I design a layout I always have all my pieces close at hand and ready so that I can pick them up and have a play quite quickly and in an orderly way so that it all comes together in the end really quite quickly. I do hope you guys get a chance to have a play. It's quite a good theme. I mean, you could dig out some of your old baby photos if you wanted to. You could do as I have and just try it out as a Pinterest photo. See what you've got. So just my last final touches. I've also used lots of bits and pieces that I've had in my scrapbooking stash for a long time. So it's nice to use up a few bits and pieces that you don't always get to play. So putting the fine little pieces of chipboard of my words and final bits and pieces on there. I finish it off with a little bit of Liquitex artist ink. I seem to do that on most of my pages. And yeah, so my final touch is now with the Liquitex. So I paint over a few of my elements just to lighten and enhance parts of it. And then I flick it over the page just to tie it all in together nicely. I hope you enjoy this and get a little bit of inspiration. I look forward to seeing all your creations in the very near future, and I look forward to sharing more with you very soon. Thanks for your time. I'll catch you all very, very soon.